They dance not for the world to see, but for the balance of all things, the rain, the sun, and the breath of life itself. The Hopi didn't just perform ceremonies, they lived them. In the dry heart of the American Southwest, where the sun blazes and the desert winds whisper across ancient stone mesas, the Hopi people have kept alive one of the world's oldest spiritual traditions. For more than 1,000 years, the Hopi have lived atop 3 flat-topped mesas in what is now northern Arizona, a place they called Tuanasavi, the center of the world. Here, surrounded by sand and sky, they built villages of stone and clay, each one a living link to the past. While other civilizations rose and fell, the Hopi remained, guided by faith, discipline, and a deep spiritual understanding of the world. Their ceremonies were not mere rituals. They were lifelines, connections between the people, the earth, and the unseen spirits that sustain all existence. This is the story of the Hopi and their sacred ceremonies, traditions that continue to shape the rhythm of life, even today. To understand the Hopi ceremonies, we must first understand their worldview, a perspective both ancient and profound. The Hopi believe the world has passed through several ages, or worlds. In each one, humanity was given a chance to live in harmony with nature. But when greed, violence, or disrespect for the Creator took hold, the world ended, and a new one began. We now live in the 4th world, the current age, a time meant to restore balance and humility. The Hopi see themselves as the caretakers of this world, chosen to maintain harmony between humans, the spirits, and nature itself. Every act, planting corn, gathering water, greeting the sunrise, is a spiritual act. Every day is a ceremony. The Hopi don't separate the spiritual from the everyday. To them, the two are one. When a Hopi farmer plants corn, he prays with every motion. The corn isn't just food. It is a gift, a living symbol of connection to the Earth Mother and the life-giving Father-Son. Ceremonies are woven into the agricultural calendar, guiding when to plant, when to harvest, and when to call for rain. Each ceremony, each dance, each chant serves a purpose: to keep the world in balance, to honor the ancestors, and to invite blessings upon the people. For the Hopi, life itself is sacred choreography, every movement meaningful, every breath part of creation's rhythm. At the heart of Hopi spirituality are the Kachinas, spiritual beings who act as messengers between humans and the divine. To the Hopi, the Kachinas live in the nearby mountains and clouds, watching over the villages. Each Kachina represents an aspect of nature or life: rain, corn, fertility, healing, even laughter. During certain seasons, the Hopi believe that Kachinas descend to the villages, wearing masks and costumes that embody their spirit. When the dancers wear these masks, they are not pretending to be spirits. They become them. Children grow up watching these ceremonies with reverence, learning that the Kachinas bring lessons and blessings, and that through respect, balance, and gratitude, the people ensure their return year after year. The Hopi ceremonial cycle follows the rhythm of nature, 12 months of ceremonies that mirror the journey of life itself. From the winter solstice to the summer harvest, each ritual marks a sacred milestone. Soil ceremony, winter solstice, a time to renew the sun's energy and welcome its return after the longest night. Pauamu ceremony, bean dance, celebrates fertility, growth, and the blessings of the Kachinas as spring nears. Neiman ceremony, home dance, marks the farewell of the Kachinas in midsummer as they return to the spirit world, leaving behind rain and abundance. These are not performances, they are prayers in motion. Every drumbeat, every song, every footstep on the dusty plaza calls upon balance, harmony, and renewal. Beneath the villages lie the kivas, underground ceremonial chambers that serve as the spiritual heart of the Hopi world. Each kiva represents the womb of Mother Earth, a place of origin, introspection, and renewal. The Hopi enter these spaces to prepare for ceremonies, meditate, and commune with the spirits. In the center of every kiva is a small hole called the sipapu, a symbolic doorway through which the first people emerged into this world. A fire that burns inside represents the eternal flame of life, the connection to the Creator. When the men gather in the kiva, they sing, pray, and plan each ritual with precision. It's a sacred duty, carried out in silence and discipline. The kiva is both a classroom and a temple, where ancient knowledge is passed on from elders to the next generation. When the ceremonies begin, the entire village becomes a sacred stage. Imagine the sound of drums echoing between stone walls, the air filled with the scent of sage smoke and the rhythm of footsteps. The dancers, wearing brightly painted masks and feathered headdresses, move in patterns that reflect the flow of life, circular, endless, balanced. Each dance tells a story. Some ask for rain, some honor ancestors, some express gratitude for harvests yet to come. The snake dance, one of the most famous Hopi ceremonies, involves live snakes, believed to carry the prayers of the people to the underworld spirits who control the rain. It is not an act of fear or spectacle, but of deep trust and harmony with nature. To the Hopi, the dance is the prayer. Every motion is communication with the divine. Hopi ceremonies are filled with symbols, intricate patterns painted on masks, designs etched into pottery, colors chosen with purpose. Blue symbolizes the sky and rain. Yellow represents corn and fertility. White is purity and spiritual clarity. Red stands for the earth and the life it sustains. The masks themselves are living representations of spirits, each one crafted with respect and secrecy. Only those initiated into the societies know their deeper meanings. Even the layout of Hopi villages mirrors spiritual design, aligned with the cardinal directions, each home a reflection of harmony between people and cosmos. Hopi traditions are not written in books. They live in memory, ritual, and practice. Elders teach the young through participation. A boy may first carry water or wood for a ceremony. Later, he may dance, then learn the songs, and finally, the sacred meanings behind them. Nothing is rushed. Learning the way of the ceremonies is a lifelong journey. To become part of it is to shoulder a sacred responsibility, to maintain the balance of the world. For the Hopi, this continuity is everything. Without ceremony, the world could fall out of balance, and the rains, the crops, the harmony of life itself could vanish. In modern times, the Hopi continue to hold their ceremonies, quietly, away from cameras and curiosity. Tourists may visit the mesas, but the sacred rituals remain private, known only to the people. Despite the pressures of modern life, The Hopi maintain their calendar, their prayers, and their belief that their duty keeps the world in balance. The rhythm of drums still rises from the stone villages, echoing across the desert, a heartbeat older than empires. Through wars, colonization, and change, the Hopi have remained faithful to their promise to live humbly, to care for the earth, and to honor the sacred with every breath. What can we learn from the Hopi and their ceremonies? That spirituality isn't something practiced once a week, it's a way of life. That the earth is not a resource, it's a relative. And that balance, once lost, must be carefully restored through patience, gratitude, and respect. The Hopi remind us that life itself is a ceremony, one we all share, one we must all protect. Through songs, dances, and sacred fire, the Hopi kept the balance of the world alive. Their story reminds us that faith and harmony are stronger than time itself. If this journey moved you, subscribe to Native American Origins and keep the wisdom of the first peoples alive.